Hello, I hope you guys are good. Good evening, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Busisele, an international accredited money coach, and remember to click on the subscribe button and share this video. So today we are talking about sacral chakra. This is the part 2 of the one that I've done a few weeks ago, and this is a continuation from there. And in this video I want to share with you some other physical things that you can do to connect with your sacral chakra, and obviously why those things. Now the next video I am going to do later, probably tomorrow, is it's tomorrow, because we coming to our next new moon for May, and great news. So I want to share with you a little bit on that. So I'm gonna do another video tomorrow for that. So this is about just the sacral chakra, my sacral chakra journey. And I've been meaning to record this video, but I've just been not finding time, like I don't know what. And today I had 2 talks that I was doing, and one of the talks was with the University of Johannesburg. So I actually was wearing a jacket the whole day today because I wanted to channel my masculine energy for that type of environment, because I wasn't really sure. It wasn't just a woman thing. So so I've been wearing this jacket the whole day, and now I decided, you know what, I want to do the video today. And I thought, oh no, I'm definitely not doing that video with the jacket. So I went and changed to comfy stuff. So I'm feeling so comfy now. Very, very feminine and comfortable and cozy and all good things. Okay, so in South Africa we're having our winter now, and it's not so bad. Even for me, who is scared of winter, it's totally not bad. So yeah, I am so pleased that the Lord heard my prayer and the winter is not bad. Okay, so my sacral chakra, last time we talked about a lot of things, so check out the background information on the first video. So it's just my sacral chakra journey. So today I want just to continue a little bit, and if you're not sure what chakras are, let me just give you a very brief explanation. I hope you will catch up soon to this. So chakras are energy systems in our body that are helping us to connect things and emotions and the vibes that we want. So when you find that there is 3 things that can happen to your chakra. It can be over active or underactive or open. So when it's overactive, you are going through to this extreme of what you are extra. You're just way too extra, and it helps nobody. When it's underactive, you are at the other extreme where you just not getting any value from it, and it is not helping anyone. But then when it's open, it's when it's working very well. It's in the middle. So for instance, let's take the sacral chakra. If your sacral chakra is overactive, you will be the person with the emotions that are just everywhere. You get angry and you cry and you roll on the floor. You are clingy in relationships, you cling to your friends, you cling to your partner, you are just, nobody can get you off them. So you are a nonsense. And you find that, everything that has to do with emotions, relationships, feelings for you is just a lot, and it just looks wrong, it feels wrong. You are always blaming and feeling all crappy. That is when it's overactive. When it's underactive, which is something that I had, you are then a stone. You are numb. You don't take emotions. You don't do emotions. You have that big wall that you have built that you don't want anybody to come through. You're just not showing up for nothing that is emotional. So in relationships, in anything, you just like emotionally not there. My goodness, this light, I forgot that it does this. So guys, this light has issues. It goes on and off all the time. So don't worry when it gives us the dark thing. We'll just lift it when it feels like it. So you gonna, so I was like the one that doesn't feel the emotion. So now I had a good life, good things, all this. I'm not feeling them. I can't enjoy them because I don't have emotions. I've cut them out and I don't use them because obviously I don't want to be emotional, because when I'm emotional, I'm allowing people in. And if I'm allowing people in, I'm scared that they might hurt me, because at 6, I lost my mother, and that felt to me like being abandoned. So then I don't want to bring in anybody. Like, you're not going to come through. Sorry. So, it doesn't take, it takes me forever to warm up and finally open up to a person on a deep level, because I just don't trust anything, and I'm really, really guarding myself. So when it's open, it's when you can enjoy life. You can have abundance. Abundance, a pure good abundance, not abundance of drama, not abundance of drama. So you can decide when to be open, when not to be open. You can decide when to show emotions, when not to show emotions. You can have something called emotional intelligence without trying like too hard. So, I mean, people like me who have an underactive a sacral chakra, oh wow, emotional intelligence, we will like not budge. So it also doesn't help anyone, because I mean, it's killing us anyway to not have emotions, because life is about feeling. How do you hear from God when you can't feel? How do you work with energy when you can't feel? So that was it. Then now, obviously, like I said, it's a long journey that I've been walking in this field, in this healing my sacral chakra. And finally, last month, I feel like last month when I was talking about the new moon, we entered that part of a cycle. A cycle. It's happening. It's going to happen April till September, where we are literally allowing ourselves. The energy is so helping us to get freedom, to literally just walk into our freedom zones where we are totally free. Like, yay, the thing that I wanted the most this whole time is finally here. So I felt that when that energy started, and it's when I started to talk about my sacral chakra, I felt that I am at another level. I am at a level up moment for me and my sacral chakra journey, because obviously there's still a lot of work to be done, but I felt like I'm taking another step, and that step was to finally just feel like everything all the time. Because I could put myself in a position where I feel, but I needed to like sit down and meditate and be like, okay, fine, I'm gonna feel this. I know that it's not gonna hurt me, so I had to like psych myself into feeling all the time. So now I was like, okay, fine, now I need freedom. Now I just need to be feeling at all times, everything like, hey, feelings, I'm ready, I'm always ready. Hey guys, yay. Did I get myself into things? So there's a video that I did the other day that when I was doing the full moon video, I was saying that all of a sudden in my client session, I'm feeling everything. I'm feeling their pain, I'm feeling their chakra energy, I'm feeling their physical pain, I'm feeling their emotional pain. I know exactly why they're broke, what happened when. Oh my God, I literally feel so much that I feel like the feelings are talking to me like it's bad. So I've been going through that. I mean, last week I took 7 days off because I couldn't handle it anymore. I was just like, okay, that's it. I am not having another session. I was like, stop all sessions. I only started doing sessions again this Tuesday, and today's Thursday. Today's Thursday, yes. So I started again Tuesday, but then I was so much better because I took that 7 days, all of it, to just like deal with this, I had so many, I had coaching sessions with my coach, I had coaching sessions with my energy coach, like all sorts of stuff, because I was like, you know what, I can't, because it was just too much. My heart was in physical pain. Anybody like watching TV, I feel pain. It was horrible, guys. I had to take 7 days off. I'm happy I took that 7 days off. I really feel better, just because, you know, resting is good. But I took 7 days. And then when I was taking the 7 days off, I then also was like feeling the anxiety of just not being so useful, because I really feel useful when I'm doing sessions. I mean, that's how I know that I'm really helping other people. You know, talking and that stuff, I just see it as a fun thing for me. Like, really, I just enjoy it for fun. But it doesn't really in my subconscious count as like I'm helping. I know that I'm helping when I'm in a coaching session with a person. So then not doing it, I was like, oh my God, am I letting people down? So that was probably not going to be an issue for me. I was going to just like logicalize, I don't even know if there's a word like that, quickly, and be like, okay, fine, you know. But then all of a sudden now I was feeling that. I was feeling it. I was like, what is this? I can't even have a rational thought. So yeah, I felt stuff. And then I started feeling energy of the people in this house, like who was said, who wasn't. Yo. And then I was like, oh God, I don't need this. I've got my own problems. I don't need nobody else's problem. So this week, I'm good. I'm used to it now. I have learned to work with it. I have learned to deal with it. It was totally a funny story. But I feel so much lighter. I feel so much joy. I feel that I am finally human. I know, like, guys, it feels like I found another level in being a human. I know you guys feel probably stuff all the time. I didn't have that luxury of being a human. I don't mean feeling like you cry when the movies, I will do that, but it's another level. I don't know. So now, but I noticed that when people now give me compliments, I actually sit and listen and actually take it in and receive it. When people say your book is great, I don't try to run because, hey, I don't want to hear about a great book. I don't have time for feeling. So I'm actually like, sit down and like, oh, wow. When a person say, thank you for a session, I actually take it in and I'm receiving more. Like, my goodness, guys, you have no idea. My receiving levels have just like went. And I'm receiving without trying, because for me, receiving has always been like that. I need to sit down and meditate for me to receive. Like, I had to psych myself to receiving. Literally, I had to psych myself to receiving everything, because for you to receive, you must feel. It's just, that's how it works. So now, I don't have to think about it. A person says something, I find myself pausing and receiving. Pause, like, obviously, I'll be like, we are all taught EQ, like, you're not supposed to say, oh, there's a night dress, oh, this old thing, you're supposed to like take it nicely, and but then if you're doing it in your head, you're not doing it in your heart, it doesn't work anyway, even if you're doing it right. A lot of people have said the things you say don't matter because they must come from the heart. If they're not coming from the heart, it doesn't matter. I promise you, it doesn't matter. So, I had a good line of receiving comments from people, but it was never from the heart, so it didn't work. Now I don't even say anything, but I'm receiving all that love, guys. It feels so good. I didn't know, like, really, I promise you, for me to feel love, I needed to psych myself all the time, and you cannot understand what I mean. I needed to like wear number twos and it was a hard thing. So now I can feel love easy. And I felt this freedom. I really feel this freedom to be able to just function normally. And I can voice things. I don't want to bottle them in, because I was like a person like that something happens, I bottled in, I fix it within me, I go and live with it. No. Now I'm like, no, wait, right there. Just stop. Let's talk about this. And not in a dramatic way, but in a way that you need to know how I feel, and it's not a problem. You don't have to reply. But you just need to know how I feel. And to some people, they're not loving that. Like, you've changed. Like, I know I've changed, right? I know, I've changed. Yes, I have. But to some people, obviously, that is a good thing, because finally they know, okay, she's happy, she's not. Okay, so like a bit of a testimony about my sacral chakra journey. Like, I've told you guys that I was really gonna use this period of freedom to like level up. Okay, so some of the things that I had done to actually even get this work to go on is what I want to share with you today. So for someone who just don't understand what I'm even talking about, oh my goodness, I hope you do understand. So let's take the sacral chakra. When this energy center is not in place, you will find yourself manifesting issues in your life that you don't deserve, obviously, like you don't need in your life. So things like lacking money, things like not manifesting your heart desires, things like so opposite of abundance is lack, lack in relationships, being independent of people. You're not dependent on you. If you are dependent on you, you always are scared of being able to maintain that. So you know that you can take care of yourself, but you're scared if tomorrow I'll be able to. So, or you just totally depend on someone. You're looking for someone who has money. You're looking, someone who can be able to take care of you all the time. You have no power to take care of yourself. You have no power to be able to make things happen for you. You have no power of making money for you. You just don't know that. You're just looking for somebody that can have money that you can then be like attached to. So then at least you're taken care of. So you keep doing these, all this funny stuff, and obviously it affects your life, and that chakra just doesn't get a break because it's trying so much to fix things. But then if you haven't healed what caused the problem at first, then that will continue. And also, if your chakra center, the sacral chakra is working well, you will find that even when there's something wrong in a relationship, you will be able to know when there is something wrong, and you will be able to deal with it. So for instance, I used to have people who will take advantage of me a lot of times, and they will do that, and they wouldn't want maybe to pay for stuff. They want me to do free stuff and all that. So now I can feel the energy of somebody like that from a distance, and I can make that decision, because my problem was saying no. And a lot of people, if you can't say no, your sacral chakra is in trouble. I couldn't say no to stuff. So now I'm actually able to say no, like without drama. And actually, even those who try their luck, they can see this is not working. And I can just say, no, I'm not up to doing that. Because the thing is that when you say no because you have a fear of the person not liking you, of maybe hurting them, of whatever. So now I don't have that fear, because I know I can take it off myself. So it's not. There's a lady who came to me the other time. She said, I borrow people money all the time and they don't return it. But when I need money from them, they never borrow me. Then I'm like, why do you borrow them money? She says, because I'm thinking that what if I need it one day, they wouldn't borrow me. So she's borrowing people money because she's scared that she can't take care of herself. One day she's gonna be broke, and they're probably gonna take care of her. But then what happens is that when she is broke, they don't. So that's a sacral chakra problem. So you are always scared that you want to be nice to people, because hey, tomorrow I'm gonna be down and out, and then they will be the ones. Or you can't dump a person because you're scared that, I don't know what, you're not going to find another one. I can't leave this relationship because maybe never ever, this is it. So then that's when you will have those problems. But then when your sacral chakra is in place, you will know this relationship is wrong. And sometimes the relationship is good, and then it becomes bad, and you will know when, oh, now it's no longer good, and then you'll be able to say, no, man, I am out of here. And no drama. You just walk out and there's nothing, and the person just sort of understands that you don't want this anymore. There isn't any drama. So it could be a business relationship. It could be, when your sacral chakra is in place, you will know when to say no. You will know when to say yes. You wouldn't be saying yes to everything, or no to everything. You will know when to say yes and say no. And when things do go wrong, you will be able to sort them quickly. You will be able to just step in and be like, okay, this is this, and this is not in place. And then it will come right. When you have your sacral chakra fixed, you'll be able to walk away from even friendships with people that you'll be like, oh my God, what am I doing here? What am I doing here? You'll be able to walk away from those relationships with no problem at all. Obviously, it's going to hurt a little bit, but you'll be like, I know this is best for me, because now I love me, I am not going to stand for this. And you're going to be able to walk away, and there's not going to be any drama. The worst thing that you don't like, it's drama. Like, you're just going to walk away nicely, quiet, and nobody's going to ask you nothing. So, and I've definitely proved that to myself, like where I living just situations that are not right, but like there's nothing, there's like, it's so quiet and it's so nice, and it's like I left with peace. Someone said, can we get an option on WhatsApp that when you leave a group, it doesn't write that you've left? You just leave in peace, but then WhatsApp tells everybody, whoever has left. Okay, so when that sacral chakra is in place, that is what happened. You're not gonna find yourself having that drama of leaving things. And let's say you're leaving your job, people just understand that, oh no, she needs to leave it, and they will actually help you find another one. So yeah, that is why you need your sacral chakra to be in place, so that you don't have problems you don't deserve. Okay, so, and when you do have problems, they get sorted quickly than you having to drag this thing for a long time. Okay, so one important thing that I want to talk about today in this video, and yeah, just like one important one, was when I finally started and understood the sacral chakra gateway. So like we talked, sacral chakra is on your womb area, and it's like the womb area isn't like directly the way the womb is the sacral chakra. And then now the entrance is in your vagina. So we call the vagina, in this instance, we'll call it the gateway to your sacral chakra, the gateway to your womb, the gateway, yeah, to all good things. So you need to take care of that gateway. You need to understand that gateway. That area of the gateway is called yoni, and that is not talking to the physical organ. It's talking to the energy. So that whole place that is carrying your vagina and I mean everything, like your vulva, your clitoris, and all these things, all that energy, it is called the yoni, and it is the most powerful thing in the planet. It is the most powerful energy in the planet. That energy can do anything. Now, I don't even want to talk to you about the power of the yoni energy and like how and what. We will have another video for that one. But what I'm saying is that if you don't take care of that energy in the physical and in the spiritual, you're missing out on good stuff. And stuff that you have, like you have the access to this powerful stuff, but then you just don't know that you must be taking care of this important thing. Then you can be able to access this power. So a lot of women don't know their vagina. They've never seen it. Don't have an idea what's up there. So we've been told also just to stay away. And staying away is not a good thing, not at all. So one time in my life, I got a course, an amazing course with this other lady. I had just done another one with the book with a group of ladies, but then I got this one with this lady, and this lady, she taught us a whole exercise. So the first course that I did that had to do with working with that energy and working with that area of my life was a course where we would take a mirror and look at our vaginas and appreciate them and start to care for them. Like it might be that you massage your vagina, or you are like shaving it, or whatever that makes you feel good about if this area now is taken care of. I mean, like if you have a facial, it's because you want your face to look great. So then if you have a body scrub, you want your skin to feel smooth. So then you will do the same. Now, she then taught us to draw our vaginas. Because I was like, hey, I have just went through 30 days of watching my vagina every morning in a meditation through a mirror. Now you're saying I must draw it? Wow. But that was another level of connection. So she was like, you're going to take a picture and then you're going to start to draw it. And then she gave us, there was a lot of stuff that we were doing there. We were actually just doing a book of shadows that has to do with being able to accept the good and the bad about us, because we are duality. We have the good and the bad, and the good and the bad together makes magic. So you cannot discard your bad and just be interested in the good. It's not going to work. A lot of people that do that are found to be in scandals and this and this, because somehow the bad is going to just like come up. So you might as well mix the good and the bad, because it makes a magical stuff. And I'm going to talk to you about that also, my journey with my shadow, because trauma that side. So and accepting your shadow, like accepting it is so critical, because like stuff that you are, that you never ever want to look at, will find you, and it's not nice. So when you accept it, you can actually use it. You can actually use that for good, for your good and everybody else's good. So now it was part of another thing. So but then this part, I'm explaining it to you, this part, because this was a very, very important part. So we had to draw it. So, and then draw it and color it, and and then obviously that meant that you wanted to take a picture of a good looking vagina. So that's when I really started to just like pay more attention to my sacral chakra gateway, pay more attention, like take good care of it, find, like when you have period pains and stuff like that, it is not because it's normal, you're supposed to have period. No, you're not supposed to have period pains. You have period pains when there's an issue that your womb is trying to tell you, and you need to know like the mood of your vagina. People don't understand this, mostly, that your vagina has a mood. You cannot just have sex whenever you feel like it. Your vagina must be in that mood, and you need to learn to listen to it. Like, find out, ask it, how are you feeling? I know, like, sounds weird, I know. But when you do those things, you are tapping into the power that God gave the feminine energy. The feminine energy was given everything. The feminine energy is the only energy that can create. Now, when God created the world, he never came with tools and like sweat and all stuff like building the earth. God just spoke. Spoke day one, things happen. Spoke day two, a word, and things happen. That is feminine energy. That is how we're supposed to work. But you must fix it so well that your energy is so fixed that when the word comes out, oh my goodness, fire, fire, fire. Okay, so you need to do all these things that are connected to that energy, and do them, to a certain point. Give yourself time to take care of them, because you're taking care of that energy that is so powerful. Okay, so then we draw it. So when we are drawing it, we then will notice that, oh, I didn't know this part is like this. I didn't know. And obviously, everyone gets their own, like nobody has a vagina that looks like anybody else. Like it doesn't, not at all. So that also is just one special thing to know, that because we are just told it's the same thing. No, it's not. No, it's not. You are so unique. All of us are so unique. So we draw it, and then we have it in a file with other work that we're doing. But that exercise was to connect with the yoni energy, but not just connect it, but have it within us. Because when you draw something, you actually like literally download. Like a lot of times, we are all advised to write things down, write our goals down, write thoughts down, because when you write them down, you like cement them. So that relationship grew so much when we then did the exercise of drawing it. So even now I've got my after so long, but that changed everything for me in terms of understanding my sacred chakra gateway. So when you finally get this in the physical, so that is the physical work that you're doing, and the internal work is then obviously doing the meditations. And I'm gonna definitely link up one meditation that you can use there that is going to heal, like if you had sexual abuse, you had all sorts of things that disturbed that energy, that yoni energy. If you had sex when you were not feeling like it, you were just doing it because, hey, the other person wants to, and you know, I'm supposed to, you know, like, those things are wrong. Those things you should not do to yourself. You should not do to your womb energy. Those things are wrong. Your womb energy is a creating energy, and when you use it when it is ready, it will create magic. But if when you use it when it's not ready, it will create havoc. So the more you just do sex for the sake of sex because your husband wants it, guess what? You're actually breaking that marriage with that same energy. So the thing is that it goes both ways. So if you are also just like giving that, you having the sex when the energy is correct, then you're building this marriage. But then other people just tear it down. And we were taught by adults that you don't say no to your husband. You give him sex, he whatever. You must do it. And that is what actually break the marriage. Because the same energy now, it's in the shadow. It's in the indirect. It's doing the opposite of what it's supposed to be doing when you do that. So take some time. I mean, I'm not saying go and draw anything. I'm just saying take some time and nature that area, and then do the meditation. The meditation is going to lift a lot of the internal emotions, but taking care of the physical part is going to allow you to know that this is an important energy in your body. This is an important sacred place in your body. This is something that you must be caring for because it is something important. You can't just go around giving it to anybody who is alive. You can't, you can't just do funny things to it. Like, definitely you can't. It's something very, very sacred. I mean, that is where a human being comes out. It's a very, very sacred space. Nothing else in this planet does what it does. So, and I mean, really, it's an amazing gift God gave us. It does totally all sorts of things in the planet. I mean, I think the planet stands just because we have wombs. That's it. If that wasn't an issue, I don't think we could have gotten anyway. So you want to take care of that energy and then start to just understand that you have a valuable gift. Just the fact that when you understand that you have a valuable gift, you change so much in your life. You change a lot of things. Another thing that you can do that also, especially using the energy of the yoni. So I've taught a lot of ladies this in some of the healing retreats that we do, that when you're feeling nervous, maybe you are going to a TV interview, maybe you're going to an interview for a job, maybe you are going to, I don't know what else, date, wherever just you're feeling nervous, maybe it's your first time speaking or this and that. The energy of the yoni can comfort you. Not just comfort you, but it can give you strength. It can give you assurance. It is that important. So how do you activate, and the good thing about that is that when you activate the energy of the yoni, it comes to activate your heart chakra. And once your heart chakra is activated, you actually don't function from your head, you function from your heart. And when you function from your heart, people's hearts get opened. So you go into an interview, you don't want to talk to people from the head because you sound like a textbook. But when you talk from your heart, people will be like, oh my God, we've never heard of this before. And something that somebody just said. So when you're feeling nervous, because when you're feeling nervous, it means that you are not in alignment. You can go quickly to your yoni energy, but then you can't just do it when you haven't made a good relationship with your yoni energy by taking good care of it, by meditating. But when you've done that, you can go to your yoni energy quickly, and that just does the magic. So how do you do that? So let's say you are in an interview, you are very, very anxious, and you are maybe it's two seats away, or maybe you're not the next person. So you just sit and you take deep breaths. But then what you do is you do Kegel exercises. You ladies know that. So you take in a deep breath and you hold those pelvic muscles and you let go. And you hold them and you let go. And you hold them and you let go while you're breathing. So when you're breathing in, you're holding them, then you breathe out. Doing just that, and then your vagina, you will feel it go like that and go like that. Do that about 6 to 9 times. All your stress is gone. All that panic is gone. If you're about to enter the stage, you do that. If you're about to enter an energy room, you do that. You're getting there, you're going to talk from your heart. You're going to shock yourself because you're going to be like, hey, why am I saying this? But your head, when you do that, totally closes off your head, and then you talk from your heart. That is why a lot of times, this is just true, that women can't have just sex for the sake of sex. I know there's women who say, I know, I'm just having sex. No, a woman does not ever. You have sex with a guy, you open your yoni energy, you put him in your heart. There's no way, he's not going anywhere. So you're gonna struggle taking him out because you opened your yoni energy and he entered your heart. He can't enter your head but men can do it. Men can have sex here and then it's done. That's all I needed. Thank you. Women can't, because when you open your yoni energy, you open your heart. So once he's there, he's there. Now you need to go a lot of cleansing to take him out of there. So that is why when you activate your yoni energy, you lose all the stress, because the stress is happening because your head is telling you things. But then when you stop your head, your heart is always good. Your heart is always like thinking about the best for everyone. Your head is the one that calculates stuff. Your ego is there, you see. So when you activate your yoni energy, you will feel so light, and then you walk in there and you'll do the most amazing thing. So if you're feeling nervous about anything, if you're in a room, in a boardroom, and you feel like you can't raise your voice, you can't talk because you're judging yourself, maybe I will say the wrong thing, maybe they wouldn't understand me, just do that. Do that yoni energy activation. And then you'll find yourself opening your mouth and saying all the correct stuff without judging yourself anymore, without looking down on yourself, without thinking people are not getting you, you're just going to talk from your heart. So, that has helped me a lot. So, and also when you're feeling like there's something you can't do, something that is troubling you, send it to that energy, and then your heart will open with it, and you will just be able to handle it. Because when your head stops making the noise, then you can function correctly. So yeah, those are the things. So also, but then you must make a relationship, because you can't just be like, hey Yoni, I'm here now, let's do this, when you haven't worked on being in good terms, like we love each other. I take care of you, you take care of me type thing. So yeah, that is definitely something that has changed my life in big ways. And a lot of people are always saying, oh, we see on TV, you look so calm, you know. I remember one time when I was still starting this work, we went and we were doing a live TV interview. So a live TV interview, there's no cut and start. And this lady was freaking out. Whenever they said rolling, oh my goodness, I don't know what she was doing with her eyes. She started to look up when, yay, things were bad. She was panicking. And I wished at that time to just like be like, girl, this is how you tell yourself correctly. But then obviously, you know, I didn't know her and I wasn't about to say, hey, your vagina. You know, like she was already in panic mode. I wasn't about to go that route. Like, what? No, nobody. Anyway, that time, nobody would talk about such things anyway. So I was like, I wish you knew how to calm yourself down. But I hope she finally somehow found it this way. So if you're nervous about anything, just about to do the thing, you calm yourself down, you open your heart, things go right. So people are always like, obviously you're so calm. I'm like, guess what? I know how to calm myself down. And when you talk from the heart, you don't have to think about what you're saying. You don't have to think about being correct. You don't have to think about if this is gonna work, if I'm gonna get the job or I'm gonna get the deal. When you're talking from your heart, you don't care. You just talk from your heart. But then what happens normally is that the people hear things you didn't say, which is amazing because wow. Sometimes things can come out that you like, what? Why was I saying that? But people actually hear things you didn't say if you were using your heart energy to say stuff. And then they're like, yeah, no, you are the right one. Actually, I get you. Okay, actually, I understand you. So yeah, things of the sacral chakra. So yeah, that is my journey, guys. I've done stuff that were weird. weird, but that makes so much sense. Like that make so much sense, and I'm keeping sharing with you all this stuff because I know somebody needs them, and there's a time in your life when you need them, and when you know that what you can do, then it's good, you have them. But you don't have to use them every day, but there is times when you need them and they show up for you. They literally show up for you. So yeah, that's my sacral chakra journey, and I think right now I am really feeling good about the progress that I've taken. I am totally loving all this feeling thing. It's just amazing to me. And also I am feeling that it is giving me something that I always wanted, which is perfect. So, and I know that there's still more work for me to do in this area, and obviously it's it's a one-day job, and I'm gonna continue. There's more things I want to achieve in my sacral chakra journey, because there is so much that the sacral chakra can do for us. There is so much more, and definitely I'll let you know when I'm on to the next sacral chakra project. And another chakra that I feel like, well, for me it's been a long time since I've worked on it, my root chakra. I would love to do another video and just explain that a little bit more, because that is a very important chakra. Actually, the first three chakras are so critical: the root chakra, the sacral chakra, and the solar plexus. Those are the most important chakras because they are the base of everything, and the energy comes from down up. When those chakras are in good standing, you find yourself that you have the energy, you can do life, you can enjoy life, you can have abundance, and then obviously the other chakras can have a better functioning, you know, just because the base chakras are good. So I'm definitely going to do that. But the next video that's coming up this week is on new moon that's happening on the 23rd of May. So watch out for that. Click on the subscribe button so that you can see these videos when I've loaded them, and just share them. Share with somebody. Click on the share button and share with somebody else, because this is just good to know type stuff. It's good to know, even if you don't use it, but it's just good to know that it's there. The day you need it, you go find it. So thank you so much, guys. And if you need my book, Money and Black People, it's available on my website. And we currently have a special until the end of May, which is $150. So just send an SMS to order a book, and it gets delivered to you within 2 days. Other than that, thank you. If you need me, please send me a message. Send me a message on Instagram. Send me a message on Facebook. Send me a message on my email, busi@busiselesho.com. If you need a session, if you need to talk about these things, send me an email, busi@busiselesho.com. And if you need me to come through and speak to ladies at your church, ladies at your wherever, just send me an email, busi@busiselesho.com. Thank you so much. Having an amazing night. Bye-bye.